Hello everyone, Novus Reloader here. Still Novus, still reloading. Um, we lost a couple good guys while I was away. K24, whose videos I was not familiar with prior to seeing the announcement, and Willie Man, who was one of the main folks I was learning from. So I wanted to mention them real quick. They were givers in this hobby and very helpful individuals, and they will definitely be missed. My absence has been due to a move that wasn't smooth. We don't need to get into that. During the move, I was still doing a little bit of reloading, and as you can see, I've got another range report. So, without wasting any more time on my own complaints about how smooth moves should be, we'll get right into this. So, same basic way of setting up my ladders as before. In this case, this is from August, so it's been a while. Still haven't made any improvements with the camera or the mic, so I apologize. You can see here on my notes, on this first set with 4198, I was using two different Hornady projectiles, and again, man, Hornady makes good stuff. It's so uniform that even between different types of projectile within the same weight category, you just see such similar results. It's amazing. So here's the results of the beginning. Here's factory warm-up with the front post at 25 yards, pretty much taking up this box right here. That was the oldest. I think these were from 2016, these federal cartridge practice rounds. These were 2020 rounds. Now, I can't say definitively, but it appears the quality control is lacking a little bit in 2020 compared to 2016, because that's actually pretty impressive for me and my shooting ability. Anyway, I'll just roll through these quick. There's a little bit of swipe here. I don't have a camera good enough to show you guys on these cartridges. None of the primers were really flattened. They all looked good. One thing I did run into in the literature from Sierra says that their varmint rounds will overspin and come apart. And I'm just going to keep going through these while I talk so you can see the measurements. The varmint rounds from Sierra, according to their own information, will spin apart, and I finally made that happen. There we go. There's a way you can see everything, and I'll explain that in a moment here. I was getting pretty brave and did not see the results I expected at the moment that happened. So here we're getting into the CFE. There's a little bit of CFE 223 on that last one. CFE 223 with the with the solidly jacketed rounds, I should say, from Hornady, where there's no literature from the manufacturer saying that overspin is going to be a problem. Worked beautifully with the Sierra ones. They definitely came apart. And what happened was, I was expecting the bullet to just kind of turn into a little grenade after leaving the muzzle. Instead, what appears to have happened was there was a little bit of copper jacket that came off. and that went through the cardboard backer, and the photo that I took of that failed to take. So, which is too bad, because I'd really like to show you guys. It was a perfect little strip of copper that embedded in the backer. What I ended up with was a destabilized bullet. This is the one it happened on. 2 out of the 3 seemed to function just fine. I got frustrated and just did a mag dump after this happened. The cardboard backer in about here had a strip of copper in it, and the cardboard backer at about here had a perfectly sideways 223 profile. So when a manufacturer says that you shouldn't push their bullets too fast in a 1 in 7 twist barrel, they really mean it. And I will not be trying that experiment again, because it was stupid. I don't suggest it. I suggest, as always, that everybody work up their own loads, starting with the suggested, published, trusted starting load, and work their way up, as I do every time, and enjoy a nice, safe trip to the range, paying attention to what's going on with your primers, any swipe marks, anything like that. So, anyway, that's it for this one. Take care.